Welcome to Safi Yoga. This is a slow flow class designed around the yama of Satya or truthfulness. I hope you enjoy. Beginning by checking in, scanning the body and being aware. And taking a few deep, slow breaths. Creating space in the neck by allowing the right ear to reach towards the right shoulder. Softening the shoulder blades towards the hips. And noticing the left side of your neck. You can use your right hand on the left side of your head to add a bit of weight and deepen the experience on the left side of the neck and shoulder. Inhaling to gently guide the neck back to center. And then exhaling left ear to left shoulder. Noticing the sensations on the right side of your neck. Maybe adding weight with the left hand on the right side of the head. And easing your way back to center. Slowly walk the chin in towards the chest, lengthening the back of the neck and the top of the back. You can interlace your fingers behind the head to add a bit more weight and create more space in the back body. Gently releasing as you come up to sit tall. And then reaching the chin up to the sky. Relaxing the shoulder blades down. Creating space in the front of the neck and top of the chest. Slowly guiding the chin back to center, parallel with the floor. And observing the neck, front, back and sides. And the space at the base of the neck as you breathe deep and slow. You can imagine a bright, light blue ball of energy spinning at the base of your neck. Setting up for a twist. Extend the right leg out in front of you and bring the left ankle and left foot up and over to the outside of the right knee. You can keep the right leg straight or walk the right ankle to the outside of the left hip. And then sitting up tall, you'll turn the belly, ribcage and chest to the left while looking forward or straight ahead. And when you feel like you've twisted or turned the belly, ribcage and chest towards the left as much as you can, while pulling the left knee into the chest and sitting up tall, then gently allow the head to follow and turn, maybe in the direction of the chest or looking beyond the left arm. Shoulders stay above the hips as the chest lifts and the hips reach down into the earth. You can deepen the experience in this twist by taking a bind. So walking the left hand behind you and the right hand up and over and through the space between the left knee. Maybe the hands meet behind the back, or maybe they don't. If they don't, you can stay in the open twist. And if they do, keep pulling the arms in opposite directions. So pulling the fingertips as you lift the chest and roll the shoulders back. And then slowly unraveling. If you took the bind, releasing the arms, unraveling belly, ribcage and chest, and allowing the gaze to follow the center of the chest as you come back to face center, lengthening the spine. And gently releasing the bottom leg if you bent the knee to sit up tall. You can point and flex the right leg, right toes. Release the left leg down. To switch sides. Right knee into the chest, left leg straight ahead. Then right ankle and foot on the outside of the left knee. Maybe you bend the bottom leg, left leg, so left ankle is outside the right hip. And then sitting up tall, turning first with the gaze forward, belly, ribcage and chest over to the right, using your right hand behind you for support and allowing the right shoulder to be relaxed. Gently turning and twisting the spine. As you root down into the hips, think about your energy spiraling up the spine and out through the top of your head. So that encourages you to sit up tall even as you twist. And when you get to the deepest point of your twist, you can look over the right shoulder or maybe straight ahead in the direction of the center of your chest. Pulling that right knee in towards your center. Softening the shoulders and jaw. Observing your body in this shape. Taking the bind if you choose, with the left hand up and over and through the space between the right knee and the right hand across the back. Maybe the fingertips and hands meet. Keep rolling the shoulders back and lifting the chest as you deepen the experience in your twist. Releasing the bind if you took it, and gently, slowly unraveling, coming back to face center, belly, ribcage and chest, then head, all coming back to face front as you lengthen the spine. You can release the bottom leg as you sit up tall, pointing and flexing the bottom foot. And releasing the right leg. Bending both knees and bringing them in towards your chest. And then releasing both legs out in front of you. Coming into a gentle forward fold. Reaching the hips back as you reach the heels forward and lift the chest to the ankles. Then slowly make your way down to lie on your belly. Hips and tops of the feet on the mat. Elbows on the mat as you walk them forward just ahead of the shoulders. And we'll take half bow pose. So bending the right knee to bring the right heel in towards the right hip. You can use your right hand to pull the right heel in towards the hip, or using the resistance of the right hand, pushing the right foot into the right hand. And then slowly releasing to take half bow pose on the other side. Bending the left knee, pulling the left heel in towards the left hip, and then pushing the left foot in towards the left hand. Still pressing down into your right elbow, reaching the chest forward. And then slowly releasing down. And coming into crocodile pose, making a pillow with your hands as you release your forehead down onto your hands. And releasing the inner big toes onto the floor. And we'll repeat half bow on each side. So coming back onto your elbows, pressing down into the pubic bone, reaching the right heel in towards the hip, and then kicking the right hand away with the right foot as you guide the middle of your chest forward, sending the shoulder blades down and then squeezing them in towards the spine. Lifting the chest, keeping the neck long. And then releasing, taking it on the other side, bending the left knee, taking hold with the left hand on the inside of the ankle and reaching back with the left foot as you guide the chest forward. Lengthening the spine as much as you can. And then slowly releasing down, coming back to crocodile pose, lengthening the low back. You can find a bit of movement from side to side. And then we'll take full bow pose. So coming up onto elbows, bending both knees, pressing down into the pubic bone and hip bones, reaching the hands back to take hold of the ankles, flexing the feet, and reaching back into the feet as much as you reach the chest forward. Long neck, steady gaze straight ahead, steady breath. Press down into the hips as much as you lift up and in opposite directions with the chest and feet. And then slowly release down, coming back to crocodile, massaging the low back, rocking the hips and legs side to side. You can lie on one side of your face and then the other, releasing the neck. When you're ready, slowly make your way up, hands at the sides of your chest, tuck your toes as you come onto hands and knees, and then make your way to lie on your back as we set up for bridge pose. Ankles below the knees, finding a comfortable position for the hands, either interlaced below the hips or palms down, pressing at your sides. Steadying the breath as you lengthen the spine here. And on your next inhale, pressing down into the feet and shoulders, lift the hips up high and forward, sending the chest forward and allowing the back of the neck to be long and the chin to be neutral. Keep your knees in line with the middle toes, so the knees are hip distance apart. Think about squeezing a block in between the knees so that the knees don't splay out to your sides. Strengthening your back body as you breathe in this bridge pose. Slowly lowering the upper back, mid-back, lower back, and then hips all the way down onto your mat. Allowing the body to soften in this active rest pose. And then reach both legs up towards the sky. You can reach up through the heels and then point through the toes a few times. Bring the soles of the feet together and apart a few times. And then relaxing the feet. And maybe you stay in this legs up a wall version. Or if shoulder stand is in your practice, you can go ahead and lift the hips up and support the lower back as you squeeze the inner thighs and lift up through the legs, pressing down into your shoulders. And just as in bridge pose, keeping the neck long and the chin neutral. Slowly and gently bending the knees, bringing the soles of the feet down onto the floor. And then extending the legs out in front of you as we set up for fish pose. Lifting the hips to bring the hands below the hips, pointing the toes, pressing down into the elbows as you lift the chest and coming up onto the top of the head. The weight is anchored in the legs and arms, so the head is light. And taking a few moments to focus at the space above the belly button. You can visualize a ball of yellow energy spinning in this space. Taking a deep inhale and releasing a long exhale. And shifting your focus to the space where the collarbones meet at the base of your neck. Visualizing a light blue ball of energy spinning in this space. Taking a deep inhale, releasing a long exhale. Allowing the breath to flow freely and easing your way out of fish pose, coming to lie flat on your back. Taking this time to rest in Savasana, allowing your body to be still, your breath to flow with ease, your mind and energy to be calm and centered. As you absorb all of the benefits of your practice today. Take a deep inhale, release a long exhale, and welcome gentle movement into your body before bending the knees and coming to lie on your side. Using one hand as a pillow and one hand for support, connecting you to the earth. When you're ready, you can slowly make your way up to sit. And sit with the legs in the opposite direction of how you usually sit. And we'll take a few deep, slow breaths and practice bellows breath, which is a type of pranayama or breathing exercise where you inhale and fill up your lungs, expand as much as you can, and exhale, pressing the belly button in towards the spine, squeezing out as much air as you can, but with force. So inhaling to reach the belly out and exhaling to squeeze the belly in. Think of the fan that you used to fan a fire, old school bellows. It sucks air in and pushes air out. And you use that internal bellows to fan your internal flame. Super corny, but you know. So taking 7 deep, slow bellows breath. Noticing the way you feel and allowing yourself to breathe normally. Watching the body, watching the steady breath, allowing your awareness to focus at the center of your chest. Gently bringing your hands together in prayer, giving thanks for these moments spent on your mat. I thank you for sharing your practice with me and for allowing me to share mine with you. From my heart to yours, I wish you peace and presence.